You may have a stud homegirl, and you're like, nah, she ain't going, but whole time, her ass might just be going if you try.
Y'all know I'm mentally drained seeing people use the phrase stud out of context because they lack the knowledge of terminology. However, I won't be mentally drained to explain that lesbian studs do not engage in sexual activity with men. Now this is thick ass Daphne. She's a feminine porn star who does masculine fetishes. During her interview, she made some statements that I just need to correct. No, I'm not saying that what thick ass Daphne does is bad. I actually adore Daphne for engaging in mass fetishes, as her actions validate the truth of my video about men with the preference for a woman who is masculine.
Ooh, girl, I like the way you do it. My infamous stud video.
You mean a mass fetish video, not a stud fetish video, or you know, the stud thing. Since there is no such thing as a stud fetish, a masculine fetish is a specific type of sexual fetish where a person's experience sexual arousal or interest in things that are considered masculine. My purpose is to help you guys improve your vocabulary, because some people just don't know how to comprehend to use the right vocabulary. Because I have to acknowledge that, well, some people just don't know what I know. However, I hope Daphne is aware that the category that she engages in is called a masculine fetish.
So I didn't think that was gonna take off though. I didn't think even people wanted to see like a female be a stud and get.
What she meant to say was, she was unaware that men find it sexually appealing when a feminine woman dressed masculine and puts on a sexual act.
It kinda is like some guys' fantasies, you know, like.
It turns out that some men have a passion for masculinity, and believe it or not, it's really not shocking, especially considering that having a masculine fetish is a component to being androsexual. Androsexual is when you're a person who's attracted to masculine traits sexually. And I repeat, you're attracted to masculine traits sexually, and you don't care about someone's gender identity or sexual orientation. The reason why I had to repeat that is because many men think that when you're someone who's drawn to masculinity only, you know, oh yeah, that means you're androsexual. But it's no. It's when you're attracted to masculine traits sexually. For instance, when these men say that they don't care that a stud is a lesbian or a woman, if someone is androsexual, they don't care about your gender identity or your sexual orientation. Now the masculinity part, this is where everybody kind of gets stuck, right? Now when it comes to a woman's masculinity, many men lack her masculinity by sexualizing her or bringing up her gender. I mean, the fact that a masculine woman looks like a man during sexual relations, her image is proof that he does possess some type of masculine appeal on this woman.
You may have a stud homegirl, and you're like, nah, she ain't going, but whole time, her ass might just be going if you try, you know what I mean?
I hate when women try to convince guys, well, if you try the lesbian stud, then, you know, she might go ahead and try it and might give it up. Which is given that, well, all a man has to do is just, you know, manipulate her, brainwash her, make her feel uneasy, and then, oh, hopefully, you know, she'll give it up. Because Daphne should know, lesbian studs are not into men. I mean, hey, she's even dating a lesbian stud as we speak. I feel like what you're really trying to say is that, oh, a mass presenting woman can be curious, or she'll be like secretly, you know, having sex with a man. Because I don't see how you know. I mean, you're a bisexual woman. You should know, like, no, it's not stud. I don't know why bisexual women keep forgetting. Men are not women, nor are they lesbians, so he can't even claim that he did it with a stud. You know? It's like when they say bi studs exist, but it's like, but a bi stud is a bisexual lesbian. And if you want to say a bisexual lesbian exists, then how can a man even claim he did it with a bisexual lesbian if he a man? And a man can't claim to do it with a lesbian, with a stud, with a dyke, with a butch, with a sting, because he's not a woman, he's not a lesbian. So even if bisexual lesbians exist, he still couldn't claim it. It's like you still be stuck. You'd be like, well, I get the bisexual part, but you banging lesbians? Like, bro, you a what? Now it's not just bisexual women who forget that. I feel like the whole world forgets that, well, even if you want to claim that men did it with download studs, well, how can you really claim that if he's a man? You know, like, he's not a woman. he's a man. So I'm just saying, I don't know why y'all forget that, but men can't claim to do it with a lesbian because he's not a, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I don't think she kind of like a stud.
I feel like the phrase stud needs a definition, so I made one up. A stud is a mass-presenting woman who is curious or secretly seeking sex with men. Basically, she's not a lesbian.
And then the conversation was just so natural, like I was really acting like a stud.
You weren't acting like a lesbian stud, more like a mass-presenting woman who's just curious and, well, having sex with a man. And your masculine qualities appealed sexually to men.
Wait, try to play that card like, hold on, you one of the guys. One of the guys. One of the guys. One of the guys. One of the guys.
Sounding kind of sus, to be honest.
Up under these clothes, it's all women. Up under these clothes, baby.
You know, Daphne, I could say the same thing for straight women. So check out this video if you guys just want my response. Men claim that a lesbian stud is still a woman, yet they fail to mention the fact that a straight woman is a woman who can look and act as a lesbian stud during sex for a mass fetish. So let's just say straight woman can be a big booty Daphne. Okay, so Daphne is a feminine woman who is comfortable in wearing men's clothing and acting like a man during sex. So instead of her saying as a stud underneath them clothes, it's all woman. So why wouldn't you admit that straight or bisexual women could engage in a masculine fetish? After all, when them clothes come off, it's all woman. Men don't even care that Daphne isn't a real stud. They know in reality, she is a feminine woman who is attractive, has a great body figure, wear man clothes and act as a man for men with a masculine appeal. In other words, Daphne proves that men don't like lesbian studs because we're women. They like masculinity. Turns out she can be a feminine woman, dress masculine, and act manly during sex for a man with a masculine fetish. Hey, what you doing? If you find me funny or not funny, who really cares, right? Not even funny. Like, subscribe, and hit that damn notification. Come on, what you doing? Whether you find me funny or not funny, you like me or you don't like me, it don't really matter. You can't tell me I'm not entertaining. Come on.
I got the watch, I got the whips, I got the diamonds, the chains, and I be